Excellent. Hello everyone and welcome back to some more of Dwarf Fortress with me, the Green Dragon. We are here in Fireclaw Fort. Our mascot should be down there. We are actually allowing our people to not patrol the whole time, because we are glorious people that will actually allow our dwarves to, you know, be sensible about it. So we're... You know what? Let's be even better about it. Let's bring it down to 6. 6 is enough. And that will be more than sufficient, and it gives us a few more haulers and gives the dwarves the chance to eat in our actual amazing dining room and things like that, which in general would make this pretty nice. Now, at the moment they're probably just shooting. I'm not sure if they will train properly in there, but we'll see over time. They have trained stuff like learning and the like, so they count as administrators profession-wise, strangely enough. But that's fine, that's fine. That is not a huge problem, and they are happily building this, so we have our little shooty box. I'm actually thinking... No, we don't want to build walls there, do we? Because that would make things awkward, wouldn't it? Yeah, but we do want at least one level of on the side here, so well, I say that. But getting the walls up here, oh, this would go really low down, wouldn't it? Huh. Interesting. But yeah, getting the walls so here so that people can't walk under the thing and hide from the shooty shoots would be good. Potentially. I don't know. This should be okay. This should be semi-okay, because mostly I want it against flying things more than I want it against actual orcs and trolls, right? This gives people a way to shoot at things that are trying to come up towards this gate as well, which is really nice. So, you know, I don't know, should be okay. Should be. Speaking of gold, how are we on gold? We dug a bunch somewhere here. Has it been brought out? No, that's the first mine. This is the second mine, or the third mine even at this point, and we do seem to have plenty left, so that's not a problem. Okay, so that's not a problem. This magma here is gonna be a problem eventually, as is the magma crab, but I guess he'll just have to stay there forever. Have people finished smoothing? Well, actually, they are smoothing the front entrance, aren't they? Which means they have finished the higher priority jobs, like the... Oh, I don't know. For example, the... What's his glorious face? The living quarters. So this should all be accessible, right? Should be, yes. Wagons should have no problem getting in. Which should be great. Yep, and it's all been ordered smooth. Perfect. I'll just let them finish that first of all. And mostly worry about the cabinets. For my next thing. Down below we should be happily cutting all the rhyolite we can find. And we seem to have cleaned out a bunch of it as well, so... Yeah, that seems actually kind of positive. Yeah, a bunch of this is andesite, which is why it's left there. Still some rhyolite there in corners, but a bunch of it has been removed. Okay. So that's you. All's well there, more or less. Alright. Good, good, good. How are we on booze? We are very good on booze. Okay. How are we on fine meals? We're still okay, but you know. A bunch of our meals do come from stuff like flour and sugar and the like, so we're very serious on the planting. I so want to test this, by the way, at some point, just to see how quickly it can flood things, with the pump on and with the pump off. That being said, of course, it would be dangerous in this spot, because, you know, there's an iron door, so it should be safe, but, you know, it's still iffy. Mildly. Dimple cups, you say? It's like you're trying to make dye or something. Oh boy. Sweet. Now, I do wonder, how much dacite do I have left? Or dacite rather rhyolite? Ooh, loads. 400 units, yeah. Just keep cutting then. Okay. This seems to look pretty nice in these areas where it's been smooth. Still needs to get rid of the rocks, but that can wait. We can work that up gradually over time. Could you like smooth this when you have the chance as well? And hell, we'll even use granite in this case to properly floor it, to make the colors fit. Yay, so that ought to be good. Right, and they're gonna prioritize that because it's a higher priority than the rest of the job. That's fine. This will happen, and actually it occurs to me that I did not change the Twitch settings, which is my bad. Give me a second, I'm gonna switch to strategy and Slave Stormhawk. Fireclaw Fort. Strategy. Slaves. Stormhawk. There. Update information. Yes, 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 you claim an error. I do not believe you. There we go. It should be changed now properly. Excellent. Just checking. Excellent. That should be good then. Perfect. Excellent. That ought to help. Bit sniffly. But, well, things are actually starting to look kind of nice on some of the more civilized levels. We're gonna wait until this is finished, so they are not running around trying to do other things at the same time. Alrighty. So, yeah, just casually do that, and up above, well, nothing's ever perfect, but... Oh, he's practicing! He's actually practicing! Oh, that's awesome! They're actually practicing. Actually... Ammunition... I'm not sure I want them to be practicing with copper bolts, because that's gonna go through a lot of copper. And we have wood. We could just make wooden bolts. You know what? Yeah. Bolt of any wood. Maintain 250, 300. let's do it like this. So now I just have to figure out how to set up the ammunition properly. Okay. Let's see. Use in combat. That use only for... Okay. We're gonna remove. For combat, you can use whatever you want, but for training, I want to add bolts. They're gonna be just for training, and we're gonna use wood specifically. And we're gonna 100 ought to be enough. They can go back and forth as they go to... Yeah, it does look like they're only using the one archery range. Which is... crap. From top to bottom, good. Actually, disassemble this and this. And this and this. Total 4 targets will be... Well, no. We're gonna leave them 6 targets in case we add to this squad. From top to bottom. From top to bottom. Top to bottom. And... Right, I'm gonna need to... add the training to the right squad, of course. But they should go nuts here and use wooden bolts for practice, because, well, frankly, the copper stuff should be reserved for actually shooting things, preferably. Waste not, and you'll have less resource problems, right? And you are just turning those into crossbows as you should. What beasties do we have? We still have a Moldath. Oh, god damn it. This is for Moldath. What's his face? And this is a different Moldath. Fuck. Alt S. Let's see. So he has a slab engraved. I'm assuming it just hasn't been placed then. Okay, if that's the case, we're just gonna... Yep, we're gonna just put it down because... Let's get rid of the freaking ghost, shall we? Just as a thing. That's a weapons rack. Do we have an armor stand? We don't. I'm gonna order a gold one. Just so that people can come and shoot at things here. Okay, that should put the ghost to rest at the very least. Don't know where we lost his body or how, but apparently we did, so we get to deal with that particular problem. Yeah, I'll even leave this open. This pathway might be necessary at a later date. Oh, there's soil here. I wonder if there's anything good in the soil. You could go digging for copper, right? There is more here. I mean, why not? Let's ensure that we have access to our supply, right? Because this has been brought out, and there is room in the stockpiles, so yeah, let's do it. Let's actually legit do it. You're not gonna go around here properly unless I give you more orders. Yay, so, but that should be fine. Just dig around the volcano, it's fine. And we are out of cloth for the making of pants. Because we need to weave more into actual... Right. Wait. How do we not have enough? Excuse me? Cloth any plant. We should have loads. How do we not have enough? No, we have enough. What the fuck? Or were you cancelling? Yeah, needs one unused plant cloth. The fuck? Are they like all in the same bin or something? Something's mildly wrong. Right, that's just animals growing up, that's not a big problem. And you're just dyeing cloth. Which you should be doing. Oh, Dwarf is shooting things, that is so adorable. So very nice. I do approve thoroughly. So, that's essentially our soap. There. Which we should have plenty. And this is essentially more copper, which is relatively legit. Shouldn't be a problem. And this is people faffing around and getting gold. And for getting a wheelbarrow, of all things. Export of low boots prohibited. He's gonna want me to make low boots, isn't he? That fucker. Ooh, masterpiece pigtail shirt. Have the clothiers gotten really good by now? Because that would be a nice thing to see. Yeah, these duplicate with milling, which is a little less good. I'm gonna put 2 millers as a separate thing. Here. Like you and anyone that... no one that seems particularly good at it. So let's go with this. I said at one point that I would spread it out some if I need to, and clearly I need to, so... just to ensure a steady supply of cloth or whatever. So we're gonna do that. Oh, hello. Hello, darling. And this was F6, the place where we cut all the rocks. Okay. Let's see, you have been defined, but you haven't had a separate thing defined for the actual booze. I think. Which I think makes a certain amount of sense, because that way we will be able to keep the food in a more effective location, and the goblets aren't gonna get moved around as much, because there's, if they get left on top of a, you know, wine barrel or something, they're still gonna count as being in here, and they're gonna take the ones from here in theory, and hopefully that should help a lot. Why do you... no, you have 10 desired goblets. Let's make it 30. Just to give you a good supply. And all that is rhyolite. More rhyolite to be cut. Oh boy. Speaking of which, has this been smooth? It has. Excellent. Ooh, 11 opals. Hello. That's nice. More gems is always good. So, we're gonna need to smooth this, of course. And this needs to be 11 by 11, so, you know, get to it, dig. Should be relatively quick. It's just a question of people arriving and actually doing things. Great. artifacts without someone gaining skills from it. Okay. Smooth this out. Smooth this out. Good for you. Good for you. And there they are just doing the crossbow thing. How are we on those cabinets? Nicely coming along, actually. Very nice. We'll be placing some more of them momentarily. I just want the people to catch up a bit on their hauling. Okay, this should go relatively quick because it's a relatively small room. And a bunch of animals are starving. Oh! Oh yeah, I remember. Cats. Ooh. Lots of cats. Oh boy, every unnamed cat that's an adult is gonna have to die. We're gonna keep the kittens. But every adult cat is gonna get killed. Sorry, kitties. But we have a mild problem with you being so many, so we're just gonna do a mild cull. We're not gonna get rid of all of them, obviously. We're not gonna do an atom smash or anything like that, even though we could. We're just gonna get rid of a few extras and transform them into meat. Because, you know what? Cats are food. I might miss a few this way. I'm gonna let the ones I've already selected actually be slaughtered, and then gonna worry about the rest. Yay so. And that should help some. With there being fewer cats anyway. So, down here, how are you doing? Cutting some 11 opals on top of all the rhyolite. How much rhyolite do we have? A little bit. Okay, good, progress. I do like progress. And that's another dead cat. Yay. Cat leather. We're gonna have lots of cat leather. It's gonna be amazing. Maybe people are out of quivers. I mean, I have no way to know. Apparently we have 2 spare, but I'm gonna ensure that we always have a spare supply by setting a repeat order on it. And this should be fine. Actually... yeah, process plants probably shouldn't be a permanent thing. Potentially. In any case, what we will do here is block all and permit drinks. And here we're gonna forbid drinks. And we're gonna make this a part of the tavern. We need to make this a meeting area before we can assign it. I think it was the watchful spices. Let's see. Yes. The watchful spices is the tavern. So this should make things mildly better. Okay. And you are making something from a lot of random stuff. Good job. Good job, you did good. Okay, at least the kitties are getting killed rather quickly. I do approve. Every single unnamed cat. Okay, and that's all the booze in the world getting brought up here, as it should be. Perfect. I think we try to maintain about 1,000 units of booze, so... well, I do hope this is big enough actually for all of it. Dwarf, stop! Okay, this should be all of it. What is your problem? The real Demi is lost in a rage. Uneasy after lack of decent meals for too long. What the fuck, Demi? Apparently he chilled out. Okay. Still mildly worrisome. We still have other things that need to be killed. More cats, of course. Because there's always more cats. Let's see. These should have been ordered slaughtered, some of them at least. But I'm gonna check all three anyway. Here. And have you two just grown up, kittens? Well, I have bad news for you if you have, because we're gonna have a moment where you have a sharp pain and then nothing at all. And we have a fun meal. Having infinite orders is gonna be so much better. JMQ, prepare, fine meal, infinitely. There. Ooh, stray cat skins all around. Sweet. We do have a butcher. I think we in fact have two dedicated butchers. Kia bone leggings. Kia bone leggings. Okay, let's take a look. Giant Kia bone leggings, alternate craft worship, blah blah blah, spikes. On the item is an image of Paddle Chuck, the goblin dwarves in giant Kia bone. Cuddle is surrounded. Artwork relates to the ascension of the goblin to the position of Baron? You fucking didn't! Okay. On the item is an image of Lodge. On the item is an image of Puzzle Tame, the Somber Pick, the Sheer Pigtail Sandal. On the item is an image of Kel Punch Steel, the Human and Dwarves. Kel is surrounded. The artwork relates to the ascension of Kel Punch Steel to the position of King of the Mirror of... Oh my fucking god. This whole civilization are traitors. I must rebel. Fuck the mountain homes. Oh my god, that is beyond disturbing. Just beyond disturbing. How could they? How could they? I am deeply upset by this. How could they? A goblin as Baron, a human king? That is treachery of the blackest sort. Pure and simple. Well, at least we can clean up the dwarves' rooms some, right? And give them some place to... Did it crash on me? Did it actually fucking crash on me? It did. Great. Oh, god damn it. Fuck's sake. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna end the episode here and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you everyone for watching, I hope you enjoyed this.